All right, good evening, guys. On demand, someone have asked me to explain arithmetic progression using this question. So this is for you, Miracle, right? Okay, Miracle. If you have more question after this, you can tell me. You can put in the comment section, and you that is watching also, if you have question, put in the comment section, or if you have any contribution, right? Okay, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. I release chemistry videos and mathematics videos for first days, mathematics videos for first days, but I majorly dwell on chemistry. All right, given that given that 2x, 5 and 6 minus x are the first three terms of an AP, find the common difference. So this is the first time, second time, and third time. And we know that the formula for finding term in an AP is n minus 1d. This is like the formula for finding term, not the formula for calculating the sum of terms in an AP. I will do video on that on demand though, anyway. So if you want me to do video on that, you can also comment in the comment section, right? So let me write this way. Let me try and explain this a little bit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You know that the difference between AP and GP is that AP works with common difference and GP works with common ratio, right? So this is what we mean by a progression in a series. This is like a series, and you see that the common difference between each consecutive number is 2, right? So here we can see that the difference between this and this is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 8 minus 4, sorry for this. I want to use this. Sorry for this. So I'm trying to explain something here. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. So what if we were not given this? We're just given maybe 2, 4, 6, and we are asked to find this term here. We are assuming that this is the first term, second term, fourth term, first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and fifth term, right? So if we are asked to find the fifth term, imagine, just suppose that we don't know. Let's assume that we don't know what the fifth term is and we have to find the fifth term. This is what this equation is meant for, right? So we can say first term is 2, right? 2 plus our common difference. The term we are finding is what this n represents, which is the fifth term, right? And our common difference we know we were given is 2, right? From here we can find the common difference if we are given 3. So this would be 2 plus 4 times 2, right? 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 plus 8 will give us what? 10. This is actually what this equation here is meant for. All right, so let's go back to the question. These are the 3 terms that we were given and we're asked to find the common difference. There are 2 ways we can do this actually. So I'm going to be working with the 2 ways at the same time, right? So the first way that we can do this is actually by taking note or cognizance of how we get the common difference. You know, we get the common difference from subtracting the previous value from the value we are considering. So if you are considering 4, we can't consider it because there's no previous value here. So if you are considering 4, we minus what's the previous value before 4 is 2. So we do 4 minus 2. When we subtract this previous value from this, will give us the common difference. When we subtract this previous value from this, if we are considering this, it will give us what? The common difference. So we can use that method here as well. Since this is the second time, this is the first time. So when you subtract 2x from 5, it should give us the common difference. So when we have 5 minus 2x, it should give us what? The common difference. The same thing goes with this. If you subtract 5 from this, it will give you the common difference. 6 minus x, right, minus 5 should give us what? The common difference. So here we can, since this give us the common difference, this give us the common difference, this is equals to d and this is equals to d. So we can say that 5 minus 2x is equals to 6 minus x, right, minus 5. So from here we have 5 minus 2x is equals to 6 minus x minus 5. So if you collect like terms, if you collect like terms, we are going to be having, let's collect like terms. Let's put x at this side. We have minus 2x plus x is equals to 6 minus 5 minus 5, right? I hope we are correct with what we are doing here. Yeah, if this goes to the side, it will become minus, right? Okay, so let's continue. Here we have minus 2x plus x, which should give us minus x, right? And this should be minus 5 is minus 10. So 6 minus 10 should give us minus 4. Therefore, x is equal to what? 4, right? So from here, we know that our x is 4. We can substitute that x here. Then we subtract to find the common difference, or we substitute the x here. If we substitute the x here, what we are going to be having is 5 minus 2 times 4 should give us the common difference, which is d. So 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 3. So our d is equal to minus 3. We can also substitute x into this. So if we substitute x into this, it will be 2 times 4, which is 8, right? And this is 5. So we know that common difference is minusing the previous one from the one we are considering. If we are considering this, we'll be having 5 minus 8, which is equal to what? Minus 3. That gives us the common difference. The second way we can approach this, all of them will give us the same answer, is from this formula, right? From this formula, our first term is 2x. Then we have we know that this is the second term because they say the first 3 terms, right? This is the first term, second term, and the third term. So here, this is the second term. Our n is the second here, which should be what? 2 minus 1. We don't know what our d is, but we know that this, when we do this, is going to give us what? 5 here. So this is the third term, right? So we can do the same thing here. 2s plus 3 minus 1d should give us 6 minus x, right? So if we do this at the end, if we simplify this more, this is 2 minus 1 is 1. So you have 1 times this, the same thing as this. So we have 2x plus d is equal to what? 5, right? Meanwhile, this one here, let me simplify it somewhere here so that it will not clog up here. So here we have 3 minus 1 will give us, here we have 2s plus 3 minus 1 is 2, right? 2d will give us 6 minus x, right? If you collect like terms, if you put this x at the left hand side, we are going to be having 2x plus x, right? Because this will change to plus 2d is equal to 6, right? Here we'll be having 3x plus 2d is equal to 6. So here we'll put 3x plus 2d is equal to what? 6, right? You know, we are using this formula now. And the next thing we are going to do is to solve simultaneously. The simplest way to solve this simultaneously, the simplest way to follow is we have to make one of these values to be in such a way that if we minus equation 1, let's consider this equation 1, 2, in such a way that if we minus equation 1 from equation 2, one value, one of the unknowns will be eliminated, right? So if I want to eliminate x here, I know there is no way I can minus equation 1 from equation 2 and this x will disappear like this. I will have to make the values of this x to be equal, right? If I want to eliminate d, I'll have to make the value of d to be equal, right? So in what way can I do that without affecting the integrity of this equation? In one way we can do that is that we can multiply this equation by 3 and we'll multiply this by 2, because that's if I want to eliminate s. It says I want to eliminate here, but if I want to eliminate d from the equation to have only x, all I have to do is to multiply this equation by 2. No, we have 2 here. The coefficient of this one is 1. So if I multiply this one by 2, I'll have 2d. If I multiply this one by 1, I will have what? 1d. So it's equal. If I minus it will, but here I want to remove this. So if I multiply this equation by 3, I'll be having 6x. If I multiply this by 2, I'll be having 6x, right? And the reason why I'm multiplying this by 3 is because this is a coefficient here and 2 is a coefficient here, so I'm interchanging them. So this equation, this one now multiplied by 2, right? And this multiplied by 3, and this multiplied by 2, right? We are going to be having here, we'll be having 6x plus 3d, right, is equals to 15. and here we'll be having 6x plus 4d, right, is equals to what? 12. I think I'm correct here. Correct. Okay, so if you minus equation, one, if you minus equation 2 from equation 1, or whichever one we are doing, so we are doing equation 2 minus equation 2 from equation 1. I just want to do that. Or my target is to eliminate this s, right? So this x, 6 minus 6, s is already out. 3 minus 4, we are going to be having minus d, because 3 minus 4 is minus 1, right? And we're going to be having, here we'll be having 15 minus 12 will give us what? 15 minus 12 is supposed to give us 3, right? It's give us 3. But here we have minus d, so d will be equals to minus 3. You see that it gave us the same answer. Now, if I want to find x, the same thing I'm going to apply here. If it's x I'm going to find, all I have to do is to multiply the equation, this one by 1, this one by 2. And if I'm multiplying this equation by 2, I'll have 2 times 2 will give me 4x, right? Plus 2d. And this will be 2 times 5 will give me 10. So here will remain the same, because I'm multiplying by 1 plus 2d will give me what? 6. So if I multiply equation 2 from equation 1, equation 2, if I multiply equation 2 from equation 1, so I'm going to be having 4 minus x, I have x, this is already out. 10 minus 6, I have what? 4. You see that our x is what? Equals to 4. The same thing we have here, our x equals to 4 and our d equals to minus 3. So here we have our d equals to minus 3 and our x equals to 4. Alright, we've come to the end of this video. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe and comment. Give me more questions that you find confusing in your 100 level mathematics and any level at all in the university that has to do with chemistry. I will find a way to help you, and have a very nice day.